Yo, what's up, Swahili Nation people? How you guys doing? It's good to be back here, and it's good to see everybody. Please let me know in the comment section if you're joining me right now. Let me know where you're watching from, and it will be amazing. This is gonna be a beautiful day, guys. I'm not gonna stay here for a long time, but it's gonna be a very beautiful day. A lot of you have been asking for reactions because I haven't been doing reactions, and you're wondering why, Mika, you're no longer doing reactions, guys. No worries, reactions will come. There's something more important that we have to talk about sometimes. And as I'm settling down right now, I think I'm not really getting the time to do reactions, but there are really beautiful things that I'm preparing for you guys, contents. Because most of the time doing reaction is like you're doing reaction on someone's else content. So what I'm trying to do right now is come up with my own contents so that other people they can do reaction on them. You know what I'm saying? It's very important. I'm tired of receiving copyrights and strikes and sometimes even claim on my videos because I do a lot of work to do it. So I'm tired of doing that. That's why I'm kind of like doing my own contents right now. Guys, let me know where you're joining from right now. If you're joining right now, let me know in the comment section. And there's so many things that I would love to share with you guys today and talk to you. I love everybody who is joining there. Let me know your country. If you cannot speak, just drop the flag of your country in the comment section. Come on, cheers. Yeah, guys, first of all, let me just say congratulations to Ethiopia for getting a new regime. I know you guys you have a new regime right now, so congratulations. And I've shared my posts on Twitter. You guys, you can check it out on Twitter. Mika Chavala, both Mika Chavala and Swahili Nation. I also share here on YouTube community tab. I also wanted to share on Instagram, but Instagram is not working, guys. Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, they're not working. I've been trying to share like for more than it's been a while right now, for more than hours, but it's not working. I don't know. Is your Instagram work? It's not working, right? Godwin. Yeah, server is corrupt. Yeah, Instagram is not working, guys. But I really want to wish Ethiopia congratulations for the new regime. I know this is the sign of hope that, and I personally am praying for the unity, love, peace, and prosperity for Ethiopians people, regardless of who is leading, regardless of who is leading us. But I wish that. I think as Africa, we have to talk about it, and we have to be in the point where no matter who is in the leadership position, no matter who is leading us, whether it's white, black, this and this, I mean, whether they're different from us, but I think we have to agree on one thing, that we all deserve a fair shot. We deserve peace, love, and unity in our communities. So regardless of who is leading us here in Tanzania, in your country, Ethiopia, in East Africa, whatever country is in the whole continent of Africa, who is leading on the regime, my wish for Africa, my wish for your country is love, peace, and unity. That is my wish, and that will always be my wish. And I think all of us, we have to come together when it comes to that time, because honestly, you cannot really fight against the regime. Let's say that something has happened in my country, and whoever that is leading the country is not the person that I expected, or I voted for. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the sake of nation, we have to figure out the way to come together and to actually move forward, because we have a lot of things at the stake. We cannot afford to continue to argue, to fight with one another, and take advantage of the peace that God has given us. So I wish you all the best, Ethiopia, and I hope this coming 5 years will be bright years. And I am here. I'll be here with you guys. I'll be praying for you. I'll be talking with you guys. I'll be sharing, and hopefully I will visit you guys very soon. So much love from Ethiopia. Guys, if you're not from Ethiopia, I understand if you get pissed off, but I'm telling you, if I'm leaving this country, the first country to visit, if I'm going outside to visit, it has to be Ethiopia. It just has to be Ethiopia. It has to be. It has to be. I need to go there and to appreciate. Anyways, guys, so welcome today. We're gonna have an amazing One Africa Forum today, and it's day 11th today. As you can see, guys, in the comment section, I'm asking you guys whatever topic you want to talk about. But more than that, guys, let me give you updates of what is going on here in Swahili Nation. Today we release a little bit of a trailer of what is about to come. There's an amazing video is coming, guys. Amazing inspirational message from this one amazing woman called Salma. You guys, you can check that trailer if you haven't seen. I'm working on this video. Hopefully, I might release tomorrow or the day after that. It's long videos, 25 minutes long, but it's a story that is going to motivate you, whether you are, especially for women out there. This is going to be very inspirational for you women, that you can do whatever you want to do with this life. You can be entrepreneur. You can actually make something with your life. If you have determination, if you have resilience, if you don't give up, if you're hungry and you want to provide for your family, for your community, for your nation, for this continent, you can achieve whatever the heck you want to achieve. It will be very inspirational for you guys to watch. So please, this video is going to come very soon. If you haven't seen the trailer, check it out. And the music that I use in the background music is actually the Wizkid music. It's very inspirational. It has copyright, but I had to use because it relates with the message that I'm releasing, with this trailer. So it's not making any money. It's just for you guys to really learn, you guys to enjoy amazing content. All right, let me read a little bit of comments of people who are joining right now, and then I'll see. I see Caleb here. He said, when I come to Ethiopia, I will stay with him. Appreciate for hospitality. I received a lot of requests like that, on my Twitter, on Instagram, everywhere. This just shows love, the One Africa love, you know what I'm saying? Me coming there as a stranger, but having a lot of people who say, you know what, I want you to come to meet my kids. I want you to come and to live with me. I want you to come and do that. That's an amazing love right there. That's how Africa is supposed to be. That's how we're supposed to be. We're supposed to welcome one another. We're supposed to love one another. We're supposed not to be scared of one another. It's kind of weird because the world is scared of Africa. And if we're scared of one another, then what kind of message are we give to the world? You know what I'm saying? There's this one thing I'll use, scripture. In the scripture, if you are Muslim, and I have to say this. For Christian, there's this one scripture. Basically, he said that they will recognize you by your love. Like when you love one another, they will actually recognize you. When they look at you and they see how much you love one another, they'll recognize that, oh, you know what, there's a love of God in their lives. There's a love of God is pursuing them. What do I mean is Africa, when we reach the moment of loving one another, of embracing one another, of protecting one another, like I have to be very protective with my African brother and African sister. So that the world, when they look at it, they're like, dang, these people, they love one another. These people, they protect one another. These people, they care for one another. That will be a testimony. That will be a shield, something that will protect us from whatever that is out there. If you don't love your family, imagine if you don't love your family, who do you want to love your family? If you don't love your people, who do you want to love your people? If you don't love your country, who do you want to love your country? Do you expect me to love your country if you don't love your country? It doesn't make sense. Why? So you have to start with yourself. You have to start loving your country. You have to start loving yourself. And then somebody's, when you look at it and we're like, dang, man, they love one another. They care for one another. They protect one another. They respect one another. Man, they collaborate. They cooperate with one another. What's going to happen is even people from outside, the world will look at Africa and will be like, dang, man, it's not something to play with. Look at how protective they are. Look at how they love each other. Look at how proud they are of their country, of their nation, of their Africa, and of their culture. Look at how proud they are. It's a time for Africa to be proud of who we are, because the world is looking down on us. People that look down on you, if you are diaspora and live outside, I think you have experienced how you're being treated. Sometimes you might feel like even Africans, they're being treated like an animal. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder, like, what the heck am I doing outside? Should I just go back home to Africa? Because if I go back home to Africa, everybody will treat me nicely, like amazingly. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they decide to go back home because outside there, there's no love. But imagine you go back home and there's no love. Imagine you're going back to your own country and you're scared of your life. I was talking with my friend from one country that I'm just gonna keep it, like I'm just gonna keep the name because I don't really wanna mention the name. But that person, he's telling me that, Mika, I'm scared of my life. I want to get out of this country as soon as possible. When I walk around the street, I am the target. I say, look at, you see my hair? You say, this hair, if I walk around the street, I am the target. People, they're targeting me. People that will come, they'll think I have the money. They'll try to rob me. They'll try to kill me. They'll do whatever they want to do. Say, I'm scared of my life. I want to get out of here. And I was thinking, I was like, what the heck? This is your country. These are your people. But you're going back home and you're scared of your life. Where are we? Where are we, Africa? Why this is happening in our own country, in our own people? Why this is happening? We cannot let this continue to happen. Africa is supposed to be a safe place, a place where you come and you'll be like, you know what, I just want to live for the rest of my life here. People from outside the world will be like, you know what, I want to go and retire in Africa. I want to go and start business in Africa. I want to go there and have an amazing life right there. People, they have to see that. And the only way to do that, guys, is if we love one another, is if we love our leaders. We protect our leaders. Nobody else can protect our leaders but us. We can protect them. We can protect them. I know sometimes we blame our leaders for decisions they're making, for things they're doing, and it's reasonable. It's reasonable. I'm not saying that's crazy. We should be critical with our leaders. We should hold them accountable because we put them there to work for us, to work for our countries. And if they're doing something that is not right, we should hold them accountable. But at the same time, we have to protect them because they are the target. When the world is looking to take something from Africa, we're going to go up to protect them. It's not going to be easy because they will know how much they are loved. They'll know how much they're protected. They will know how much they have to give for their own countries. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. Let me say this. This is just my truth. Let me just say this, that I believe there is no leader. There is no leader who don't love their country. For me, I believe. Okay, let me put in the position of president and top position, maybe top positions. There is no way for you to go there if you don't have heart for your country. Let me just say, yes, people are corrupted. Some leaders are corrupted, are changed. And it happens because power changes people. Once people receive power, they change. Like before power, they'll look the same. Before money, look, so they get money. People, they change. And I'm not just pointing to me. It's human nature. We change. This money and power change people, the way we act, because the society on us. Let's say if today you get a lot of money, you like the society, how is it looking at you? It's going to force you to change to be someone else. Power change people. Money change people. Our leaders in Africa, they have both. They have power. We give them power because leaders in Africa, they have so much power over the country than any other place. In America, when you see Obama and he want to make some decision, he's not even president right now, but in America, when you see the president of America want to make decision, he's not going to be able to make decision on his own. He will take whatever the ideas he has, he will bring to the senators. Senators, if they say no, nothing is going to work out. Nothing is going to work out. And then so he's just a president there of a free world, a leader of a free world, but he cannot really do anything without the acceptance of all these other people who are taking senators, governors, who are taking care of different government. But in Africa, it's different. Everything, all the power is on president. If president says that, you know what, police, I want you to do this, they'll go do it. I want you to do this, I'll do this. So when you get someone who get drunk with that power, then they change completely because that power is amazing. That power is different. It can change people totally. He has power, they have money. What are you going to do? Of course, there's a lot of things that we need to change later on when it comes to constitution to make sure that we are able to keep them accountable, like what happened in South Korea, the previous president. Right now, she's in prison, right? So you can see how people, they have power over their own leaders. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. But at the same time, what I'm trying to say is we must protect our leaders. We must protect our people because they're leading our governments. They're leading our countries. They're making decisions of life and death every single day. Whatever decision they make, people will live, people will die. There's no decision that our leaders will make and people will be safe, all of them. None. No. And I'm not talking about specific country, guys. I'm talking about in general. Every leader, the leader of the country, whatever decision they make, it either save people, no, not either. It's either save people or take lives away. Every decision. Because you're not God. Only God can save. But as long as human being, whatever decision you make is going to affect people. But we have responsibility. We have duty to protect them. And more importantly than that, we have responsibility to love one another. We have responsibility to protect one another. You are your brother's keeper. You are your sister's keeper. You have to protect me. If you see the blood is shed in Tanzania, you should feel sad. You should have compassion. You should have that desire. You should have that anger in you, that beautiful anger, that why my brother and sister dying? Why? Like that blood should do something in your heart, should change something in you. You cannot just stay okay, be like, you know what, I don't really care. If you're a really human being, this is a matter of being humanity. The other day, guys, we were talking about equality and diversity. This was such an amazing topic. If you haven't seen, guys, the previous live stream, please go and check it. We were talking about equality and diversity. Before it was equality versus diversity, but then we realized that, you know what, we need all of them. We need equality, we need diversity. And when you're talking about equality, you're talking about, you matter, I matter, they matter. Even if you don't know them, they matter. Kids, they matter. Old people, they matter. People who don't look the same like me, they matter. Africa, we matter. That's supposed to be the message. I'm telling you. Because if that is our message, if that is our action, if that is how we live in our daily life, nobody is going to look down on you. And even if they look down on you, it doesn't really matter, because you protect one another. You care for one another. You love one another. You're brother's keeper. You keep your people safe, which is very important. These are my people. I don't care which country you're coming from. I don't care which tribe you're coming from. I don't care which religion you're coming from, but you are my people. You're my brother, you're my sister, and I'm going to protect you with everything I got, with this big mouth that God has given me. I'm going to protect you with this mouth. I'm just going to speak. I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk, because God has given me a talent to talk, and I will do it. I will talk. I will talk. I'll do everything that I can to talk. What can you do, guys? And that's why we have One Africa Forum, to call upon every African out there that, guys, it's the time for Africa to wake up. It's the time for Africa to wake up from our sleepness, to wake up and to be, you know, man, we got to do something about this. It's our time. It is the time of Africa. What are you going to do for Africa? What are you going to do for your country? What are you going to do for your city? What are you going to do for your house? What are you going to do? What is that thing you're going to do? I'm tired to fight with people because of ethnicity. I'm tired of doing that. I am tired. That should not be a topic in Africa. That should not be an argument in Africa. That should not be whatever. And guys, just to let you know, I'm not even looking at the comments, because I don't want comments to distract me. I'm not looking at them. Looking at camera, straight at camera, and talking to you guys, because I want to talk to all of you guys who are watching right now. There's 66 people that are online right now. I'm talking to you all. It's a time for us Africans not to talk about our ethnicities. It's a time not to discuss about that. It's a time not to argue about that. Why should we argue about that? Why should we talk about that? What does it matter? We have a lot of important topics to talk about. We have a topic like education, technology, internet, all this stuff that we are lacking. We are falling behind. You know, Africa is falling behind when it comes to internet, when it comes to technology. It's falling behind. It's far way behind. And that's why we always go out to ask for help and support, because the first world countries, they are technologically advanced, and we always run to them. But you know what? It's the time for us to talk about that. When we dwell in our ethnicities, we dwell in our tribes, we dwell in our crises we have, we cannot talk about development. And that's another plan that devil, and whoever out there outside of Africa wish us to always continue to fight about that. As to fight with one another, as to spend a lot of money budget in war, fighting your own brothers and sisters, and not focus on development projects. That's crazy. It's crazy. Africa, we have to talk about development project right now. We have to talk about how are we going to save people from this awful disease that is killing some people right now in Africa. How can we save that? How can we solve that? It's a time for us to talk about that. It's a time to talk about education system in Africa. Education, it's time to talk about, you know what, kids, they're supposed to be learning how to use computer from elementary school. They should be able to learn from middle school. They should be learned to do that. But most of schools in Africa, they start learning computer. Even me, I learned computer in a freshman when I got to university. Can you imagine? Unless if you go to private school where you can learn computer, we have to talk about that because you're falling far behind of technology. When you have computer, you're at work, you don't even know how to use Excel file. You don't know how to use it in Microsoft Word because we don't have that system in our schools. It's a time to talk about that. But when we dwell on ethnicity, when we dwell on, oh, who is this? Oh, who's this did this? Oh, this did this. We can never talk about development, and we are always going to fall behind. Always we're going to fall behind. If your dad and your mom, they're always fighting in the house, do you think you guys are going to have peace? Do you guys think you're going to move forward? No. For God's sake, no. It's a division. Division separate people. Division separate families. Division kills, take away love. Division bring chaos in the peace. Where it's supposed to be peace, peace disappear. Just chaos is coming. When it's supposed to be love, hate is coming. That's what division does. So Africa, man, we have to wake up, young people. We cannot be talking about ethnicity. I'm tired of this thing. I'm tired to talk about one African. I'm talking about guys. Let's not think about tribes. I'm tired of doing that thing. I want to talk about development. How can we develop Africa? I want to talk about technology. How can we have advanced technology in Africa? I want to talk about how can we save a huge amount. Guys, I can give you a percentage. A huge amount of people in Africa, they don't have internet access. Let me tell you the numbers, all right? Let me tell you the numbers right here. Where is that? Let me tell you the numbers because, oh my goodness, you guys, you need to know this. Where is that? We are falling far way behind. Oh, where is that? It's going to be hard to find it right now here. But we are falling far away behind, guys. A huge percentage of Africa, they don't have internet. A huge percentage of number of African countries, they don't have access to electricity. And you want them to learn about technology, you want them to learn about computer. How are you going to learn if you don't have access to electricity and internet? These are kind of things we need to talk about. Education, how can I improve our education system? How can we train our people to be competitive in the world market and not just learning about, the history of my country? Yes, history is important. It's important to know your history. It is important, but we need to move forward. We don't want to dwell in the history. We want to be technologically advanced. And Africa, we have that ability to do that. We have everything it takes to do that. We have resources. We have manpower. 60% of Africa's population is youth. That's manpower right there. Nobody else has that percent. We have bare land everywhere. Nobody has that percent. So much minerals in all the countries in Africa. Nobody has that. How can we use that to advance our economies? How can we use that to advance our cities? How can we use that not to die with hunger? People are dying right now in Africa because they don't have food to eat. That's ridiculous. This is 2021. And we are sitting down here talking about ethnicity. What the heck is wrong with Africa? What the heck is wrong with us? We cannot be talking about that. Cannot. It has to stop. What I mean is, we don't need to talk about that. What it means is we have to wake up and we have to realize that these are not things to fight for. Man, I want people to be fighting that, you know what, I wanna advance my country, and this person is stopping me from advancing my country technologically. I want people to fight like that. But not the fight of that, you know what, you. My goodness. Let me take water, guys. I gotta have a break for water because I'm frustrated today. Africa. All right, I'm back. All right. Africa unit will happen when colonizers go back. In Ethiopia, want Amhara to go back to Yemen. The original, come on, man, just shut up, all right? I'm gonna say that. I'm sorry, just shut up. Just shut up. They're your people. Nobody's going anywhere. As long as you're born in Africa, you're raised there, you have, man, you're African. I don't care whether you look black, you look like brown, you look like white, you look like Asian. That is your country, that is your place, and that's the Africa we want to create. Look at this guy. This guy is not even listening. Me and Rube, you're not listening to what I'm saying. These are not things to talk about. Man, we have to wake up. We have to wake up. I'm sorry, man, if I'm too direct, but we have to wake up. We cannot be talking about this. Go back to Yemen. What the heck is going on? It's like you telling like Afghanistan people that, you know what, don't come to our country, go to your country. Do you know what is happening there? Do you know why people, they leave from their country and they move to Africa or to other countries? Because they're searching for peace. At least they see in Africa there's a peace compared to their countries. Look at Middle East, what is happening. Do you know why people, they come? Because Africa is the land of opportunity, is the land of peace. And they're coming there to find peace. And we should be proud that people are running from their countries, come to Africa to search for that. The best thing you can do is keep that peace going on. Because this world, man, there's only one race, and that race is humanity. Dr. Kuru, he always say that. That race is humanity. I'm not care who you are. I don't care who you're coming from. You know what, guys? I'm Christian, and I love Jesus. But you know what? I love Muslims so much because they're my brothers and sisters. Because my religion, being Christian, it cannot separate me from another brother who is believing in something else. It can never separate me. And that's why we have to learn. I don't care. Even when I meet you, I'm not going to ask you what is your religion. I'm not going to ask you what is your tribe. I'm not going to ask you where you're coming from. Be like, hey, my African brother, I love you. You know why? Because you're African. I don't have to know where you're coming from. I don't have to know what is your tribe. That should not be the topic. It should not be something that we're talking about, guys. It's 2021. Come on, guys. You got to wake up, man. You got to wake up. In a new chapter of hope together at a country, guys, we need unity in Africa. Okay? We need unity. Let me say this. I'll say something very dangerous. And I will say it. I'll say it. Listen to me very careful. It doesn't matter. I said that at the beginning. I'll say it again. It doesn't matter who is leading your country. It really doesn't matter. Because a nation is bigger than just one person. My country, Tanzania, is bigger than the president who is leading Tanzania. Same thing to your country, same thing to another country, is bigger. So let's make it about the nation. Let's make it about the people. Let's make it about people, guys. Because that's what matters. When I look at Tanzania, let's make about Tanzanians, because that's what matters. And that's what our late President Magufuli, he did so right with Tanzania, because he was calling himself the president, Raisi wa Wanyonge. Unajua Wanyonge are those, like literally was saying, I am the president of weak people, like weak. It sounds like negative, but what he meant is those people who they don't have money, they cannot afford, they're living under $1 a day. And they feel like imagine, look at this, guys. This is very ridiculous in Africa. It's ridiculous. People who they never started, they never go to school, they don't have money, they live under $1. They feel like the government is not for them. Because those people in government, they have money and they look like they're very educated, they're well educated, so they feel like there's a huge gap between them and the government. And those people, they are left far behind, man. They feel like this is not even my country. They feel like I cannot even raise my voice because nobody will listen to me. That's how they feel. But you know what Magufuli won? It's because he was the president of those people. And you know what? People, they felt it. They felt it. He had so many criticism everywhere. But you know, people with low income, people that are living under $1, they felt it. They felt the love. They felt the genuinity. They felt it. Because, you know, the reason why you're a leader for those people too. Not only educated people, not only people who are living in the city, but people who are living in the countryside. You have to care for them. That's why, guys, let's not make things about people. Guys, let's not make things about that one person who is leading Tanzania. Let's not make about that. That's why, man, that's why I'm telling you the truth. Our president right now is Mama Samia. You know, she was vice president with Magufuli. Now she's leading country. If we make this nation Tanzania about her, if we make about her, then we're losing it. Even how she knows that this is about people, it's about Tanzanians, and that's how she's been working, and that's what she's doing. It's about people, and that's how we have to make it. That's what we have to think about. When we think about people, when people comes first, everything changes. You realize that everyone is important. You realize that even those people from the village who they cannot watch this live stream right now, they are important. People who are living under $1, you are important. They are important. But the thing is, they cannot even raise their voice because they feel like their voice doesn't matter. They feel like nobody will listen to them. They feel like nobody will respond to their need. They feel like nobody will do anything to them. They don't feel like that. And you know, this is the failure of leadership. If you're leading a country, a nation, a place, and people, they feel left behind, people, they're afraid even to talk to you. Right now, we have leaders in Africa. They have like their office. People, they can't even go to see their own leaders. We vote for you. We should be coming freely to see our leader. But you know what? You cannot even reach to your leader. So many protection everywhere. Also because, you know, some people, they want to kill our leaders, so it makes sense. You know, so they need to have protections. But you know, for those other in that level, you know, the small level, like people, they can't even approach them. They make it so difficult to reach out to them. But you're there to work for your people. You're there to work for your people. So Africa, let's make Africa, about people, Africans. Make your country about your people, because that's what matters. I believe that's what your leader is thinking about. He's thinking about your people. That's what our leaders think about, our people. That's what we have to think about. When you think about that, guys, I think you're going to realize that people matters. People do matter. So the country, guys, is very big, is very unique. The nation, the continent, is the continent of Africa. It's very unique than just individuals. So with being said that, I have to say this, that don't make about me. It's not about Mika. It's not about me. It's not even about Swahili Nation, but it's about one Africa. It's about that. This is Swahili Nation channel, but we're talking about one Africa. It's not about me. Don't make it about me. Make it about Africa. Because guys, if you make it about me, let me tell you this, I will disappoint you. I'm not going to do things right all the time. A lot of people here, they're already disappointed a lot because they want me to say this, but I don't say that. They want me to do that, but I don't do that. They want me to do this and that, but I cannot do what people want me to do. But when we make these issues about someone, about me, you're going to be disappointed because I'm not going to do everything you want me to do. I'm only doing my assignment and what I'm called to do. The same way, likewise, when you make a country about a leader, they're not going to do everything you want them to do. They're going to fall short. They're not going to be able to do everything perfectly. And when they don't do that, you might be very disappointed. But we cannot be disappointed. We cannot afford to be disappointed, guys. So just don't make about people. Don't make about... Yeah, leaders are important. Don't get me wrong. I don't say that they're not important. They're important for the development of our countries and for what they're doing. They are important. And we have to listen to them. As I don't care about it. Hello? Okay. Can you guys hear me? I care about it. Right. So now, It's lagging a little bit. I'm talking about Africa. If you guys are joining right now, at the beginning, I already mentioned, and my hope for, wow, we have a lot of people. My hope for Africa and my hope for, I already congratulate, if you haven't seen this live stream, please, you can go all the way from the start. Congratulate, the new regime of Ethiopia and wishing all the best, love, peace, and unity and prosperity for everyone in Ethiopia, because Ethiopia matters and the Ethiopians matters. So I wish you guys really, that's my prayer for you guys. And the same thing for Africa as well. I'm wishing love, peace, unity, prosperity for Africa as well. It's very important for us to think about that. It's very important for us to talk about that. Yeah. Somali, yeah, there's Somali here too, bro. Yes, Ibrahim, yes, that's what I realized. I recognize that. I don't just have one people, in this chat, even though I have a huge support from Ethiopia, but I have other countries as well here. So you guys, that's why I'm trying to talk about, One Africa is very important. Somebody here, Papa G, says, for the comments that I like, I'll go ahead and read them. First, we should eliminate our westernized culture and respect what we have as an African. Papa G, I agree with you, but I think it's impossible to eliminate Western culture. I think it's impossible. But what we can do, and that's what I always try to say, I always try to encourage, is that we have to be proud of ourselves. We have to be proud of what we have. Other culture, they'll always come. They will always try to make the way inside our culture. But if you're proud, then it doesn't really matter, because it's not bad to learn from other people. It's not bad. It's a good thing. It's not bad to have foreigners from outside, from different countries. It's not bad. It should be a place where everybody can come freely without being scared. It should be that place. But the thing is, we have to love ourselves. We have to protect ourselves. If we love ourselves, nobody will come here and kill our people, because we protect one another and we love. I'm not saying that people come in. I'm just saying that we have to be proud of ourselves. You are kind and you have a good heart. God bless you and your family and our nation and our continent. Amen to that, Abate. That's amazing comment right there. May God bless you and your family. Amen. And our nation and our continent of Africa. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? I'll give shout out to this comment right here. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. We have to make things about Africa. Okay, Nigest Debella, I say, Africa, God bless our land. And he say, bless our land. We need to work hard. We've never been hungry. Exactly. Debella, you know what? You deserve the show as well right here. Africa, God bless our land. We need to work hard so that we may not be hungry. Exactly. It's a blessed land, Africa. Yes. Yes, let me see other African... It's very important, man. Okay, this one, another one. I love this one. We have Hannah Shi. Hannah Shi, appreciate for joining us. I think I'm seeing you for the first time. We have to free our colonized mind. This is very good. Africa is rich with natural resources. Let us unite and change. This is our... Come on, man, somebody. Yeah. I want to drop the mic here, but I don't have the mic. I'm going to read this again. Hannah Shi, you're smart. And this is African spirit right here. We have to free our colonized mind. We have to free our mind. That's the thing. Guys, let me say this. It's not going to be fair if you're going to say, you know what, Western culture is bad. It's not going to be fair. I'll say this again. It's not going to be fair, because that culture, someone is living that culture and they love it. If we say that, then we're pointing fingers at them that your culture is bad, our culture is better. That's not what we are doing here in Swahili Nation. That's not what I will do in Swahili Nation. So we are not pointing fingers. We are not judging. We're not saying their culture is bad, because that's their culture, and their culture should be cherished. And it's amazing for them. But if our mind are free from this colonized mentality, if we are proud, you are proud of your culture, you're proud of your country and being African, then it's not really going to matter. Because even when it comes a way, like the Western culture or Asian culture make a way in Africa, like the way it does, it's not an issue, it's not a problem, because you're already proud of what you have. The thing is, the problem is we are not proud of what we have, and that's what cost us to think like, you know what, that is bad culture is coming and destroy our country. No, no. Are you proud of your own culture? Are you proud of it? Because you're not going to stop it, guys. It's impossible. It's a free world. It's impossible to stop Americans to come to your country or to my country. It's impossible. Guys, I want to be very, very careful, because I don't want you guys to hate me right now. I want to be very careful. I'm going to rephrase that again. I'm saying it is impossible not to allow people to come to your country, not to allow other culture to come, because people, they are doing business, people, they are doing everything. You know, we are watching soccer, you are watching like wrestling, you know, from all those places. We watch this movies, we love their movies. All those are culture. All right, we go to watch movie theater. I love movies so much. I love series, and I gotta admit, man, Hollywood, they really make the best movies. The quality. And yesterday I was just watching here a movie with my friend, Underground, 6 Underground. It's an amazing movie. Look at the quality. Look at the idea. Look at. So I'm saying it's impossible to say that, you know what, we cannot allow this culture to come. They will always make the way in. But the question is, we have to be proud of what we have. If we do have, even if it comes, I'm not going to be like, oh, this is, wow, this is American culture. Wow, this is American. I'm not going to be that, because I'm already proud of what I have. I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, this is good. I appreciate, wow, this is amazing. If it's something that you can do with, you can deal with. It's not a sin to do it. But we have one race, and that's humanity. But are you proud of your country, of your culture? We have to free our, that's what Hannah, I'm trying to elaborate what Hannah said. Africa is rich with natural resources. It's true. Let us unite and change. This is our time. You see, that's the call. Let us unite. Let us have free minds. And let us unite, because this is Africa's time. Africa's time. All right. I love this one too. I love this one from Monas Abe. Look at this. Say, ethnic politics inflicted heavy damage to the very fabrics of our society. Africa should be freed from the politics of ethnicity and appreciate and incorporate the politics that is based on idea. Come on. Monas Abe, you're a very smart person. I can feel it. You're very smart, and you are African. I can feel it. You are African. You're true African. Yes, our politics should never base on ethnicity. That's I just mentioned that before, that I'm tired of talking about it. This should never be a topic, Monas. It should never be a topic. Talk about about ethnicity. How can you bring politics and ethnicity? How? Are you leading people of one ethnicity? Are you leading people of one tribe? No. No. The politics should base on idea. Idea. We should fight against idea. Like, I'm standing there with my ideas that, you know what, I want to change this country, and I have a plan, A, B, C, D. This is how I'm going to do it, and this is how I'm going to do it, and everybody is welcome to collaborate. I don't care, man. If I would run one day for the office, I wouldn't want people to know my tribe. Okay, they will say anyway, so they'll know, but I wouldn't want people to know it, because I am there, the leader of all, of everybody, and I want everybody to feel like this is their people. If I went to my hometown, they'll say, oh, are you welcome home? If I go to another town, they'll also say, welcome home. I want them to feel like that. That's how Africa is supposed to be, people. I'm looking at the another comment that is gonna give me goosebumps. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna read here. Okay, this one also is good. It say Africa must be a must work up and reunite because we are behind the world. All right, I see this one. This is beautiful. It came a while ago. Gelaye Adnio. I've seen you for a couple times. I really appreciate for joining Swahili Nation. It means a lot. They say we need to include our local knowledge in the curriculum, which tells us how to cooperate rather than to compute. Give rather than taking, love rather than hate. Gelaye. You are a true African. I'm just gonna elaborate this comment a little bit. All right. We need to include our local knowledge in the curriculum, which tells us how to cooperate. That's the first thing. Cooperation, give, and love. So for him, it's cooperation, give, and love. It's amazing. And I love it. I agree with it 100%. This competitive mindset, we should not have it. It doesn't help us. It doesn't help us. Not in other ways. There's so many ways, but you guys, you know what I mean. Cooperate. We should be one. We should cooperate with one another. Can you sit down with someone who don't agree with you at all? Can you sit down and have conversation without fighting, without killing one another? That's where we have to be, Africa. We are always going to have conflicts. We're always going to have misunderstanding. We're always going to hate one another. There are things that will just happen. But can we still sit down and talk about it without fight with one another? Can we sit down and can we say that, you know what, we agree to disagree, but you know what, I love you. I will sit down. I will talk to you. I will talk with you. I don't care. Like, I don't really care. I'll sit down and talk to you. That's where we're supposed to be, guys. That's how it's supposed to be. Africa, we're smart, man. That's basically what I'm saying, man. Oh, guys, I'm really tired, Chincha. I'm even talking Korean right now. It's 2021 now. We cannot be talking about ethnicity. I feel like I'm talking about the basics things, like how to love someone who don't speak, don't look, don't act the same way you do. We have to stop talking about it. We have to talk about something else. I talk about, how can we be people who love one another? How can we be people who can change this continent? Because that's what we gotta do. Guys, I'm gonna have a couple more minutes. Oh, I'll just keep like 10, 20 minutes and then I'll be pretty much getting out of here. Okay, I want to read this one. He says this. Africa will never get united unless we eliminate the corrupted and unelected leaders who want the whole nation to live the dictator's personal dream. Okay, let me break down this comment. All right, I want to break it down. Africa will never get united. That's a statement. All right, statement. Will never get united unless. So that means Africa will be united if we eliminate. So let me use the positive vibe. All right, Africa will be united if we eliminate corruption, and elected leaders who want. Let me ask you this question, guys. Do you think, and let me know honestly in the comment section, I have very few minutes. Do you think Africa, our countries, will be able to eliminate corruption? Let me know. Because elimination, guys, you're talking about no corruption at all. And I don't know the government, the country that has no corruption. I don't know. So help me out. Do you think that can happen? Come on, guys. The answer is yes or no. Let me know right now in the comment section. And I'm going to take water again. Let me know. The answer is yes or no. What are your thoughts, guys? Okay. No. Somebody say no. Papa G. Never happened. Smart in Amharic. I think some other people, they are afraid to answer. But I'll give you my answer. So our topic, Mayad, Rob, I understand what you're trying to say. And it's a good topic. Corruption is bad. We should have people who listen to the opinions. We should have people who are following the constitution as well. That's very important. Because you're leading country, you're leading people of different ethnicity, of different political parties, you're leading people like that. So we should have rules and regulation. Is very important. But unity has to happen even in the midst of corruption. That's what I'm trying to say. Because what if you cannot get rid of corruption? Because it's like we want to get rid of poverty, but you know what? We cannot really eradicate poverty. We will always have people who don't have something. We'll always have. What we are trying to do is to reduce the gap between people that have and people that don't have, to reduce that gap and to have balance. But even if everybody has something, we will still have people who they will still fall under the category of poverty, because poverty, you might have money, but let's say you have a country and your country has 50 people. And all these 50 people, they have $5,000. Each one of them. Let's say 48 people. And then 2 people, they have $10,000. Those people, they still have money. But in this group of people, 50 people, those 2 people, they look like they are poor because they have less money. And that's how people, they define, poverty. And that's how they do. But for me, I define it differently. I think poverty is not about having money. I think poverty is about the quality of life. Do you have love? Do you have peace? Do you have unity? Do you love one another? Do you have a food on the table? Can you afford basic needs, which is shelter, clothes, and food? Do you have that? If you have that, you're not poor. That's my definition of poverty and rich. It doesn't matter about the money I have in my account. Me, right now, I don't have money in my account. But do I think that I'm poor? I'm not poor. I ain't poor. Why? Because I still have basic needs. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I still have basic. I can eat, I can sleep, I can wake up in the morning, and I thank God that I can do that, because there are people who cannot do that. So the same thing to corruption. Yes, we are trying so hard to reduce corruption because corruption is everywhere. But we will always have corruption in some ways. We will always have people who they want something in order to do their own jobs. But even if we have that, it doesn't mean that we cannot be united because we have corruptions. No, we still need to be united with our problems. We need to. So we have corruption, we have poverty, we have what else? Leaders who are not doing their job. We still need to be united. So it doesn't really matter because you cannot eradicate issues or problems. We're always gonna have as long as we're living here on earth. I mean, the time we go to heaven, we're not gonna have those issues anymore. But on earth, we're gonna continue to have. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because I feel like then we're not gonna be united simply because we have corruption. I'd be like, oh, that's still corruption. We are not gonna be united. I don't want to be united. You feel me? As a mago, so you have internet, so you're rich. You know, I realized that internet is so important for me, to me, because I want to stay connected with you guys. I want to stay connected with Africa. That's why I need the internet. I can't say that I'm rich because I'm not paying for this internet. Somebody else is paying for this internet. So God bless those people. I gotta be grateful, man. I gotta be grateful. So, guys, I'm doing this One Africa, and you might be seeing me on the screen, but there's a lot of people who are actually doing a lot of good stuff out there. There's a lot of people, like, for example, I'm saying, someone else is paying for this internet. That is that person who is paying for this internet is actually supporting One Africa, even without knowing that, supporting Swahili Nation. Someone is paying for these electricity bills, that's supporting. Someone is paying for this house, that is supporting. You know what I'm saying? And someone out there in this YouTube live stream right now is thinking about, oh, should I give super chat or should I not? Come on, guys, you can give super chat. That is supporting Swahili Nation too. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys so much too. I love you guys. Only Smart Amharic. Let me see, Smart Amharic. I think you have a very interesting point here. It says, only if we forget. By the way, shout out to Smart Amharic. This guy right here is the Swahili Nation family, like really, like to blood. All right, I see this guy all the time. In all the videos I do, I see him all the time. So shout out to you, man. I love you. I don't know if it's man or girl, but I love you. And thank you for the support. You're supporting Swahili Nation. It means a lot. We wouldn't be here today without your support. So thank you. Only if we forget and forgive our leaders what they do before we can change them. That's what remember the topic I was saying. I think I should be very clear. Remember when I was saying that the country is not about people, it's not about leaders. It's not about leaders, but people. When we make a country about leaders, then we neglect people. It's okay. You can hate your leader. But you know what I'm saying? Guys, I'm saying this, it's okay. You can hate me. It's okay. Because not everybody will love you. Even Jesus, man, people, they hated him and they crucified him. Sembuse mimi. Sembuse mimi, guys. Sembuse mimi. I need to speak in Swahili. Sembuse mimi. So people, they will hate me, and it's okay to hate me. It's okay. It's okay. You can hate your leader. Why can I stop that? People, they just don't like sometimes. Some people, they just don't like my hair, and they just hate me. Or they don't like how I speak. They hate me. Like people, they can always do that. It's okay. It can happen. But we cannot afford to let that stop us from being united. Oh. Asemego, I appreciate you. God bless you. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this, Asemego. Appreciate you, and I salute you. Thank you for the support. That means a lot. It'll help me to pay for the bill. I appreciate. So, what was I saying? What was the topic I was talking about? I already lost my topic. Oh yeah. So, people, I'm talking about love, I'm talking about peace, I'm talking about unity. But I'll tell you this, I know by fact, for a fact, that we are not going to be able to love everyone 100%. I know that. Unless, because I believe love is God. That's what I believe. Love is God. When we welcome God into our lives, and when he changes our lives, you know what? We'll be able to love like the way he does, unconditionally. That I love you no matter what you did to me. That this one story, I will share you this one story. It's a true story. It's the true story. This one lady, like, she had 2 babies. And there's this guy that he killed those 2 babies. He killed them. And this lady, she was a believer. She believed in God. She loved God. That guy, he killed the babies and he was in the prison. So she had to go to give the testimony. I mean, the witness. She has to be a witness, and she had to say, like, what kind of punishment that guy deserved to get. You know what this woman said? She said, you know what? I forgive you. I forgive you that you killed my 2 sons that I have. I forgive you. And not only that, because you killed my 2 sons, I'm going to make you my son, and you're going to live with me. Do you guys understand? Do you guys understand? This woman, she had 2 babies. And this one guy, he killed those two babies, and he was in the prison. And she had to say just a word. This guy, he would have been killed in the prison. But you know what? She forgave him, and she said him, and then she told him that, you know what? You killed my son. You took my two sons away from you. Now I'm going to make you my son. And she adopted that man, the man who killed her two sons, and he became their son. Do you know what that did to that guy? That guy, he cried. He wept for the rest of his life. He was doing every single day. He was crying every single day. He was doing his best to make it up for what he has done. But it can never be done. Do you know what those kind of action, what influenced her to do that? Man, it's God. Can you do that just with yourself? Can you do that? Somebody who killed your kids? Can you just do that? No, we care. I care about that. Even me, I cannot do it, man, on myself. I cannot do it. I'll be killing that guy already in my heart. Then I'm not capable of killing somebody, but I'll be in my heart, I'll be like, you know what? You dead. I will wish bad things for that person. What I'm saying is only God, man. Only God can transform the heart of man, and for us to be able to love like the way he does. He loves unconditionally regardless of our problem, and we can be able to do that. We can be able to do that if we have him. And that's why I believe that in our walk, in our struggle, in our movement of love, peace, and unity, it is impossible to achieve if we leave God out of the picture. We cannot leave him out of the picture. It will be ridiculous. And our leaders must know that, because you're leading people who believe in God. And if you want to be united, then we cannot really achieve that. All right. Tube E, he says, let's sleep. This guy is very tired and he want to sleep. Man, feel free to go to sleep. All right. I give you permission. Feel free to go to sleep. Yeah. So guys, let me wrap this up. It has been already 1 hour. And okay, there's very important important comments. Let me put it here, and then I'll move on. Instead of putting here, let me still a shout out to Asamek, because this is such. Thank you for your generosity, man. People, they don't just have money to spend like that. So I appreciate, when somebody does something like this, I really appreciate it. It touches my heart, So thank you so much. Nati, he says, this is the time of Africans will become unite. We are Africans and we are enough for our problem. This is our time. Yes, I agree with you. Ibrahim say Africa has rich country, but the people of Africa don't see that, and they're trying to run out of the continent to poor countries who depends on their lives on daily work. Ibrahim, I think you really have a point. Guys. I mean, if you're living out of Africa because of studies, because of work, I cannot really say anything about that, because you have to do something. You have to find, opportunities. You have to. So I cannot really say anything against that. But if you're running away, then if someone is running away, is running away because there's an issue. And so for me, instead of just attacking that person who is running away, I want to say this. What is that issue? Let's solve that issue, because you cannot stop people from running away. Cannot. They're running away for their lives. They want to be safe. And it makes sense. If someone run away from Africa because they don't feel safe, we cannot blame them. For me, I'll tell them, please go, because you have to save yourself. You have to be safe. But what am I gonna ask myself? I'll ask myself that, what can I do so that people, they may not run away? What should I do so that people may stay inside the country? We have to make Africa the safest place on planet. We have to. Let me give you this example in college. Korea. I lived in Korea for 9 years. That place, guys, it's the safest place in the world. Guys, I'll say this today. It's #1 safest place in the world, Korea, South Korea. I'll tell you this. You see this? This is my wallet and has a little money. I can live here in the public transportation. I can leave my phone. I can leave my earpiece. I can leave my computer. I can leave like all these things. I can go away. I can live in the coffee shop. I can go away like for 2 hours, 3 hours. I can even forget this, leave it here and go back home. Nobody will take this. No one. Even on the street, you can leave, no one is taking it. Okay, if people, they will take it and then they will bring to the lost and found. South Korea, guys. That's the problem. Come on, they deserve it. They deserve it. South Korea. That's one of the things that I will miss in that country. You cannot be scared. That's one thing. The second thing, to prove that it's the safest place in the planet, outside, man, I used to walk 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 2, 1 a.m. You can walk outside anytime. Nobody, you'll have no incident. Nobody will come to you. Nobody will do anything to you. No one. That's one of the good sides of them. Can you do that here in Africa? Guys, let's be honest with ourselves. You leave your wallet. Not even leave your wallet. Your wallet is in the pocket and you're worrying about your life. You're holding your phone. You're holding, like, you have a good phone. You can even hold it and speak because somebody will come and try to take it away. Let's change this. We can change this. This is the reason why people, they run away. That's one of the reasons why people, they run away. They don't feel safe. And you cannot blame them. They have to feel safe because that is like basic human right, basic human need. I want to feel safe in my own country. It's a basic human need. Then what we have to do is, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do to change that? Because I want you guys to feel safe. I want to feel safe. Everybody has to feel safe. That's how we're going to attract. That's how people, they're going to start coming back to Africa. You're not going to tell them, come back to Africa, come back home. No, they will come back because they will know that it's safe. Of course, some other people, like, they want to come and to make that change. It's beautiful, do that. But I cannot blame people who are running away. All right. Okay, this is really good. Adhanom Ephraim says this. Africa needs people who have initiative to leadership. Make a difference in whatever you can. The smallest impact will eventually become big. No one started from big. Remember that. Come on, man. You are an African and you are smart, Ephraim. And I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. I love all of you guys. Africa needs people who have initiative to leadership. That's so beautiful. Make a difference in whatever you can. Yes, in whatever you can. You don't have to make a big difference. Just in whatever, little by little. In Swahili, we have this one say. I'll teach you guys a little bit of Swahili, all right? It's been a while teaching you guys Swahili. We have this say called bandu bandu humaliza gogo. Okay. Let me... Godwin, do you know the meaning of that thing in English? Bandu bandu humaliza gogo? Yeah.
I don't know what's the put it in English, but they don't put the meaning in English.
Let me try to see here, guys. I'll tell you guys. Okay, let me share with you guys the screen. Bandu bandu humaliza gogo. Let me find this one. Let me share the screen here. All right, let me share the screen with you guys. All right, let me find. So we have this say called bandu humaliza gogo in English. You guys do this too sometime? Swahili Proverbs. Okay, right here, kiswahili.net. Let's see, where is it? Where's bandu maliza gogo? All of these guys are different proverbs. Let me say. Where's bandu maliza gogo in English? Okay, this one, let's see, it's here.
Even they write the meaning of which, not the way to put it in English.
Yeah, man, they don't put in English here meaning.
They write the meaning of it, just like
Yeah, so what did they say there?
they say that.
Do you mind to come and tell them?
or preserve something, don't take away small quantities at a time because eventually they will be nothing left.
Okay, if you want to preserve
or
maintain something, don't take it away.
Small quantities at a
time.
Because eventually there will be nothing left.
Okay. So guys, Bandu humaliza gogo, it says, let me write here again. Bandu. Yes, oh yeah. Humaliza gogo. Bandu humaliza gogo. Let me show you guys this one. Okay, this one. We have this proverb in Swahili. Bandu humaliza gogo. It means bandu is like small. You can finish the whole thing. Like if you take something little by little, then you can finish the whole thing. Let's say you want to cut down the baobab tree. All right, baobab tree is one of the biggest trees we have, right? So baobab tree, in order to take it down, you have to take little by little. You have to cut little by little, and then you're going to be able to cut everything down. Why I'm saying that? It's because of this comment here of Ephraim, who says, Africa needs people who have initiative. This one. Africa needs people who have initiative. Leadership. Why disappear? Can you guys see? All right. Africa needs people who have initiative to leadership. Make a difference in whatever you can. The smallest impact will eventually become big. No one started from big. Remember that. Yes, that Bandu Mariza Gogo. All right, guys. All right, I love this one too. Asta, I say, I love your coverage of my country, Ethiopia. I appreciate that. I hope more young leaders from across Africa will start envisioning the United States of Africa through exchange of experience, visit joint ventures. Definitely. You don't know about something, go and learn, because the moment you stop learning, you stop growing. People, they don't grow because they don't want to learn. You can never grow if you think like you know everything. I don't think I know everything. I still want to go to school. I already graduated with my Bachelor of Economics. I still want to go to school to study because I don't think I know everything. Here, I read your comment because I don't think I know everything. I ask you guys questions because I don't think I know everything. So if you don't know something, it's an opportunity for you to get to know it. Learn. You go translate. Yeah. Okay, we have somebody here. It's interesting also. Murza. Thank you guys for commenting. This means a lot, man. I can take a break like this. That's why I've been drinking a lot of water. I need to take another water. What we need is just a good nation than powerful. That's really good. I love that statement. What we need is just a good nation than powerful. He basically says, let's not focus on just power, but let's focus on the goodness, love, peace, and unity. These are common sense. This is what makes a place a better place. Because people, they want to feel safe. People, they want to feel loved. People, they want to feel peace. And we need that. Okay. Because good and supportive nation means a powerful nation. That's amazing. Wait. This guy is amazing. You're very smart, African. Africans need to serve each other for the good. So he says this. What we need is not a powerful nation, but a good nation. Because once you have a good nation, it means you have a powerful nation. So it's just changing perspectives. Let's not focus on this, but let's focus on this. In Africa, we don't have to be like, you know what? I'm going to beat the heck out of you if you mess up with my tribe. Get out of here with your tribe. You think when you go to heaven, God will ask you, which tribe are you coming from? Who do you think you're going to be asked like that? Comment that. Do you think God is going to ask you, what tribe are you coming from? Do you think God is going to ask you, which country are you coming from? Let me ask you, do you think God is going to ask you that? Do you think he don't know? He's not going to ask you that. So you can be proud of your country. That's good. You can be proud of your tribe, but don't forget about Africa, because that's what unites us together. We are your fam. Appreciate. Thank you, Med Said. You see, that's a family right there. And I believe Med Said, man. God bless you, my brother, man. I really need blessing. Thank you. Thank you. Continue to pray for me. This is the guys, let me just say this as I'm closing, that this is very dangerous fight. All right? This is very dangerous fight. Hi, whoever is joining here, your name is very long in Arabic. Hi, back to you. This is very dangerous fight, guys. All right. Let me just tell you that some people, they don't like that I talk about this. Actually, not some people, a lot of people. Well, if you want to know about that, just you can go through the comments sometimes and see what people say. But why am I saying this? Because there should be more people who are talking about this. I don't want to be the only one talking about this. I want all of you guys, 55 people joining right now, talk about it. I know you guys, you want to go to sleep. It's 11 already. But I want a lot of people to talk about it. Because people, they're not just going to be mad at me. They're going to be mad at like 50 people who are talking about the same message. You know, you're going to be mad at everybody. But you know what? People like us, we can easily be taken down, and we are a target because there are not a lot of people who talk about it. But we have to raise a generation, a lot of people who talk about it. If everybody's talking about this, who are you going to take down? You need to take down everybody. So Swahili Nation, people, let's remember this. One Africa before anything. Our ancestors liberated Africa from colonialism. Now it is our time. Now it is your time. Now it is our time to liberate Africa from economic colonialism. And not only that, I need to add this caption. Not only that, now it is our time to liberate ourselves from hatred, from division, from tribalism or ethnicities. Now it is our time to liberate Africa from all these evil ideas. It is our time. Let's do it. We can do it. All right, guys. Before I leave, give me the last words, and then I'll be getting out of here. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Okay, this is a good. All right, this is a good one. Ethio Health, he says, the problem is we Africans have not yet realized that unity is the way out of the mess. It's a very good point. It's a very good point, guys. It's a very good point. And I'll say this for this comment. Let's try unity, guys. Let's try. It is worthy. Let's try, guys. Thank you so much, Webshet Alemayehu. Appreciate for the super sticker. It means a lot. Let's try unity, guys. These are people who encourage me, man. Oh. Let's try, guys. Unity. Let's try. It's the only way out of this messy. Let's try unity. Guys, try unity. Let's try. Exactly. I see. Shake hands. Let's try unity, guys. Let's try and let's see how things are going to go. Let's see, guys. Guys, it's not that hard. Unity, guys, is not that hard. It's simply accepting your brothers and sisters. It's just that. It's simply saying, you know what? You are African. We are one. I'm not going to try to kill you. I'm not going to try to do this and this. It's just doing that. Appreciate. Appreciate Alemayo. That's a proof. I appreciate. Let's try, guys. Let's try unity. Just try to reason with me right now. Because of division, it costs us so many things. Lives are get wasted. Houses are destroyed. There's no peace. There's no love. Because of division. Have you ever thought about what if we have unity? What's going to happen? Nobody's going to be searching someone to kill. Lives are saved. That alone is already beautiful enough. It's enough. I mean, you're asking how can we unite? Smart in hand. Man, come on, bro. We've been talking about this all the time. How can we unite? That's a whole topic for another time. If you were new, I mean, I would say I will answer you, but we have been talking about this all the time. Let the new generation of Africa rise for unity. Amen to that. All right, Mika, you have my name. Mika, it says, what I need is all African countries to start listening to each other and start working together. Nothing will stop us. Let me break down that. What we need is, say, Africa, we need to start listening to each other. So listening to each other, it means whether you have a point or you don't have a point, but give each other's chance to talk. That your voice matters, my voice matters, our voice matters. That is a chance. That is giving each other's chance to be listened and to speak. That you matter, I matter. My voice matters, your voice matters. I'm sorry that I'm not going to be able to read all the comments, but I'm choosing comments to read. But even those that I don't read, your voice matters. People are reading. And start working together, nothing will stop us. Let's work together. Nothing will stop us. It's true. It is true. Gifi Sanai said, please read my comment. Where is your comment? It's here. All right. Gifi Sanai, he says, I am all. Africans first need to develop true self-love and self-worth. That's what's up. That's beautiful. To value ourselves, when we love and value and hold ourselves with high self-worth, we do the same for fellow Africans, and unity will be automatic. Come on, man. Give. All right. Now I see why you wanted me to read your comment, because you put so much into this comment. Shout out to that. We need to develop true self-love. Professor Kuru was talking about that the other day. True self-love and self-worth. Knowing that you're worthy. Knowing that you love yourself. To value ourselves. You have to value yourself. I've spoken about that a lot. When we love and value and hold ourselves with high self-worth, then we can do the same thing to others. And this is not pride, but this is just knowing that I am worthy. And my friend, my brother, he's worth. And somebody out there, he's worth. It's knowing that. So yeah, that's a really good gift, Sanaya. I appreciate that. Alaline Cine Show, he says, my dear young African brother, I am so pleased by your motive and initiative that you started forecasting about One Africa. Appreciate, brother. Appreciate. How to pray. All right, man. Good night. My dear African brother, I'm so pleased by your motive and initiative that you started forecasting about One Africa. Let me say this, guys. You can continue to support One Africa podcast as well, because there's a lot of interviews that have been done. One Africa podcast. This is One Africa Forum, but there's also One Africa podcast on Spotify, on iTunes, on AudioMac, and on SoundCloud as well. Why I'm asking you guys to support, if you go there and you stream and you listen, then it's going to help us. If we have a lot of streams, it will help us to create some little bit of income that will help us to continue to do what we are doing. So some people, for example, somebody just blessed me here. Appreciate Bitsu Samuel. I'm going to read your comment very soon. And thank you so much for what you give. So some people, they'll be able to give like this, but for some people that you are not able to do something like that, it's okay. But if you go ahead and you stream One Africa podcast on Audio Mac, you know what, like if we have a lot of streams, then it's going to help us to generate real bit of income that will help us, it will support to do what we are doing. You guys are inviting me in Ethiopia and some other countries, Somalia, I received invitation, you know, Kenya and here and there. And, you know, those trips, they're going to cost, you know, some money to go, because when I go there, I need to find a place that I'm going to stay and all those stuff kind of things. So if you go and you stream, then it's actually already support. If you just listen to the podcasts we have on AudioMac or on Spotify or on iTunes or Apple Podcast, you know, guys, we are available everywhere, One Africa Podcast, then you're actually supporting what we are doing. You know what I'm saying? And by doing that, you're supporting it. You don't have to, if you don't have Super Sticker, you don't have to do that. But just logging in right now and streaming One Africa Podcast is amazing. So please do that. And so many interviews, other interviews coming. I cannot wait. Yeah. So Samuel, he says, keep the good work. I'll try to join the next discussion. Africa is a beautiful nation. Everything about us is unique. United Africa. It's so much, Samuel. That means a lot. I appreciate for the giving as well. All right, guys, I'm about to leave. Ezra says, sorry, Mika, I disappeared on you. What have you? Man, you have missed a lot. I'm actually heading right now towards the end. I'm going to be closing session very soon, but I appreciate you for coming here today. It's okay. Like, you know, sometimes sometimes it's possible not to make it, but I know, Ezra, you're always here. So appreciate for the love. Oh, yes, we have another. Thank you, Berik Engida Tadese. Appreciate for your donation. It means that means a lot. I appreciate, man, so much love, so much love. Keep up the incredible work. Thank you so much, Ezra. Guys, Ezra, if you don't know Ezra, you have to watch all the live stream that we watched before. This right here is Swahili Nation family, and he has been with us all the time, and he has been sharing an amazing ideas on the live stream. Today, by the way, Ezra, I didn't share the link today. I didn't share it, so I really appreciate Ezra. Abshiro Omar said, did you see my comment? All right, let me see. Where is your comment? No, look at this. Ezra, I appreciate, man. Ezra, thank you so much for the blessing. This guy right here, man, it's just amazing. My African brother right here. I appreciate for the love. This means a lot. You know, it means a lot. And when I come to the US, I must meet you. I'll meet you, and then we will sit together and we'll do this live stream. I'll come wherever you are. Let's pray that, you know, that it will happen one day. I can see your comment. You can comment again, Omar, and I'll read. Alan Sishisho said, thanks to some of our leaders, since recently they are talking about unity, harmony, religion, integration, and so on. Let we young Africans start helping them. I am with you. That's amazing, Sishisho. It's amazing. If a leader talks about unity, if a leader talks about oneness, man, it's a time for us to support them and not to question them. Why are you talking about unity? That's ridiculous. We need to support them when they talk about that, because we don't have a lot of people who can do that. But when you have leaders that are talking about it, we have to support that. That's the reason why I did reaction on that letter that it was written to President Biden. So guys, you can go and read the comments in that. Man, I received a lot of threat because of that, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. But the thing is, you have to listen to what I'm saying throughout the letter. Some people, they just see the title and then they be like, oh, you have to listen to what I'm saying. I'm standing with whoever's standing for Africa. I'm going to stand with them. Do I think they have mistakes? Yes, I think they've done mistakes. Do I think they'll make mistakes in the future? Yes, I know they'll make mistakes for a fact, because even me, I'll make a lot of mistakes. But you know what? When you see people that are speaking like this openly, You gotta stand with them. No caps. You gotta stand with them. That's like your breast, man. Yes. I can't wait for that. Tanzania, Ethiopia, I cannot wait for that. Actually, Ezra, okay, one of the things that I can summarize for you, because you're very, I'll say this, that I talked a little bit about education today, and I said that I hate talking about ethnicity all the time. It's a time for us not to be talking about that. It's not a time for us to think about, let's start killing each other. It's a time for us not talk about that. It's a time for us to talk about education. How can we improve technology in Africa? How can we need to start including the computer lessons from, primary schools for kids. A lot of people in Africa, they start studying computer in freshman university. What are we doing with that? It's a time to talk about development. It's a time to talk about that. Cannot just talk about that, about ethnicity all the time. So let's open up our eyes, guys. All right, my brother here, Abera. Man, you speak Swahili. That's amazing. Say, tutasimama pamoja, tutajenga Afrika yetu. I'm always inspired with your views. Tunahitaji watu kama wewe, kwa wengi, umoja utatupa nguvu. Yes, we need a lot of people like this. So he's basically saying, tutasimama pamoja. It means we will stand together. Tutajenga Afrika yetu. We will stand together and build our Africa. And then he say, we need more people like you speaking about this message of love, peace, and unity. Umoja utatupa nguvu. Like the unity will give us power. Yes, shout out to that. Okay, Tamene, hello. You guys are funny. Tamene said, please say hello because I'm alone here. Man, you're not alone. We have like 39 people watching here. Hello, Tamene. And did you see my comment? Omar, you keep saying, did I see your comment? No, I didn't see. Just share it again because there's so many comments. Okay. Sanaya, you say, let's do discussion about what unity is. I would love to be in that discussion. What unity is. All right. I think that's good. I'll do a little bit of research as well. And we'll come talk about that, what unity really is. As Mamam Bizuye, we love you. I love you too. Mungu akusaidie. Wow, look at this guy. Zewudu, speaking Swahili, Mungu akusaidie. Thank you, man. Mungu akusaidie wewe pia. Mungu akusaidie basically means God, may God help you. Thank you for that blessing. Yes, Abshiro. Okay, I see now. I say Africa Unite is coming true, inshallah. Yes. Come on to that. Oh, Kuru ET. Professor Kuru, you finally came. You Kuru today and Ezra, you came at the end of the discussion. It's good to see you guys again. These are guys that we have always been having panel here. Every time I share the link, they're coming on. Say, hey, Mika, can't wait to join you on the next conversation. We have exciting things to talk about. God is good, bro. Yes, man. God is good. Man, God is good. At the beginning of this, I really I congratulate you guys for having an election and what has happened. And I just hope for the unity, for Ethiopia, love and peace to continue to dwell right there, and for prosperity of everybody that is living there. That's my wish. I share that on my Twitter account. Instagram is not working. I think the server is destroyed. Somebody actually asked, what happened with Instagram. I don't know. I think I'm gonna need to search here to see it. Let me see here, because it has been not working. What is happening? I think it's something that with Instagram. I think it's It's happening everywhere. 28 minutes ago. This has been going for hours right now. See news here. What is news saying? If you guys, you don't know what is happening, yeah, even Instagram is down and WhatsApp is down because the owner is the same. WhatsApp is down. Thank God that, YouTube is not down. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp go down. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see this. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp suffered. Okay, let me show this, guys. You can see this news. Let me share this news with you. Because this is the ways that, okay, let me share with you. This is the ways that we communicate with one another. So why not sharing with you? All right. This is the news, guys. Let me read for you. Say Facebook week just went from bad to worse. Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp all suffered outages midday Monday, according to public statement from 3 Facebook services. We are aware that some people are having trouble accessing our app and products, Facebook said on Twitter. We are working to get things back to normal as quick as possible, and we apologize for any inconvenience. Are you tracking out down? Yeah, so they're still working on it. Anyways, guys, you can live without, social media. It's fine. We have YouTube here, and our YouTube is, thank God that YouTube is not down. So the reason for outage was not immediately clear. However, multiple security experts quickly pointed to a domain name system DNS problem as a possible culprit. Around 1 p.m. ET, Internet Analysis Division 1000 years says on Twitter, that is, the test indicate the outage is due to ongoing DNS failure. The DNS translates website name into IP addresses that can be read by a computer. It's often called the phone book of the internet. All right. Guys, maybe that's why today we're having a huge response here on YouTube, because people, they cannot go on Facebook, they cannot go on Instagram. That's beautiful right there. Even me, myself, I've been trying to post for a long time, and it's not working. But anyway, sometimes, God, he wants us to take a break from things like that. So let's take a break from social media. It's good too. Okay, let me take water, guys. I need water still. $188 tube. I know that, and I made a video about that. If you go to Swahili Nation, just write what is Africa. Let me share with you. I made a spoken word about it. Okay, let me show you guys this video. Okay, I need to share with you guys this video. This is very important. What is Africa? I made that video. Let me show you. I made that video, guys. Please, you can go and watch and support. What is Africa? Let me show you. Oh, let me show you. I made this video for very I put blood, sweat, and tears for this video. Why is it? What is Africa? Swahili Nation. I cannot see it. Okay, let me go to One Africa, because I uploaded One Africa too. Come on, I don't know why I cannot see it. I want to play for you guys this video. Let me try here. Share this screen with you so that as I am finding, I'll be finding with you guys. Let me see. What is Africa? Wow, and thank you guys. We have 150,000 subscribers now. Wow, 150,000 subscribers. I didn't even know that we are there already. Wow. Okay, guys, we need 50,000 more to reach 200,000. So if you can share this page with your friends and ask people that, hey, you know what? Africa, we have something for you. Please do. What is Africa? I made this video. What is Africa? Why I cannot find it? Swahili Nation. I want to show you guys. That is... what is Africa? I made that video. What is Africa? Okay, then let me do this, because I have that video on Swahili Nation. And if you guys don't know, we have One Africa as well, One Africa channel right here. You see, I haven't uploaded for a long time because I am still taking my time. Later on, we might be doing these videos on... okay, here we might be doing these videos on One Africa channel, actually. All right, guys, so I'll play this. This is the video I made about Africa. What is Africa? All right, listen up. This is good. Let me put good quality.
So Africa, a place where poverty and pandemic diseases are originated. The least wealthy continent per capita. The land where the only things to be found are animals, corrupted leaders, poor kids, dirty water and civil wars. People who are in need for help, donations and support, aka the NGO's motherland. For others, honestly, Africa is just a very hot, dark and sad place everyone wishes to escape one day. Well, whether you're an African or not, this thinking isn't new to you. Because you have read, heard, or felt the same way before. Just type the word Africa on Google right now. Turn on your TV and see what the NGOs portray. Watch movies from Hollywood. Ask your mama, friends, or ask yourself, what is Africa? Yet if you're still struggling to believe, let me ask you this. What comes to your mind when you hear the word Africa? Tell me the first thought that comes to your mind right now. Honestly, tell me right now. But what really is Africa? What is Africa? Listen, there are many theories about the name, but one that is close to the truth is Alkebulan. This name translates to Mother of Mankind, or according to other sources, the Garden of Eden, the place where love, peace, and unity dwells. Alkebulan is an extremely old word. Many nations in Africa use this word, including Ethiopians, Nubians, Moors, and Numidians. For me, this isn't just the theory, but the truth. My truth I choose to believe in. As cliche as it sounds, that's the future I'm hoping for. The tomorrow I'm fully determined to see. The dream I am convinced and dedicated to fighting for until it happens. What is Africa for you?
Yeah. So that, guys, I made that video with someone helped me with the graphic design, but I really think I will do it again because one of the feedback I got from it is that it looks cute. This is One Africa YouTube channel. You can go. It's our second channel. You can go and subscribe. I think here pretty much you'll be uploading those podcasts that are going on. Podcasts that are going on Spotify, iTunes, AudioMac. Those podcasts, like in a radio type, will be uploaded here as well because this is One Africa podcast, right? So you guys can support those digital platform and this YouTube as well. I will start uploading videos here as well, and maybe later on this live stream we'll be doing from One Africa. because this is One Africa Forum. So when it comes to One Africa Forum, later on I'll start doing in One Africa channel. But for now, you can just go and support. But one of the reasons why we are doing this, usually one of the reasons why you see a lot of YouTubers, they have more than one YouTube, it's because you never know what will happen. I'm not praying for it to happen. I'm not wishing for it to happen, because I know God is going to continue to protect Swahili Nation. But there's a lot of people, they hate this channel. A lot of people are trying actually to take it down. Yeah, they're trying to take it down because Google, they have a security system. So every time when someone wants to take down your channel, they give you some feedback that, you know what, someone today was trying to hack your channel. Someone today was trying to take down your channel. So some people, they're trying to take it out, to take this channel. And thank God that Google, they are trying their best to protect it. But the reason why we have like 2 channels or more than one is because, you never know what happens. And if that happens, then you have another channel that you can actually go and continue to work on. That's one case. Another case is when you're talking about copyrights and blogs. Sometimes people, they block your videos and they file copyrights. Like, let's say if you just make someone mad out there, all right? If you make someone mad out there and then they decide, you know what, we are going to file him copyrights, and maybe you've done more than 3 reactions of that person, then if they file copyright, you can literally just lose your channel like that. If they file copyright and maybe they put a strike on your video, you can lose it. You can lose it just like that. Like, you see where I am at, guys. So for those who they really want to see my reaction I'm doing for songs, I appreciate it, and I'm going to try my best. But at the same time, I'm trying to be careful because, if someone wants to do that, let's say, I'll give you an example. All right. I'm trying to show you guys something here. Let me find this. So let's say I have done reaction, let's say, who, I don't want to mention the name, because if I mention the name, then I put that person into the bad spot, right? But let me think about this. Let me say this. Just give me a second, guys. I'm trying to log in somewhere. Okay, trying to log in somewhere. Okay, one of my favorite artists, for example, from, let me say, from Ethiopia is, is Teddy Afro, right? You guys, Teddy Afro. He's one of my favorite, and I call him Voice of Africa. Pretty much I gave that nickname to him. So, but let's say, I'm not saying that he's going to do, but let's say from Somalia, I have, Shama Boy, I have Lil Balil, and, let's say one of them decide, you know what, I don't like this guy anymore, and he has done reaction to my songs, and I'm going to give him a strike. And I've done a lot of reaction of their songs. They can give, if they give me 3 strikes, I'm losing the channel. Literally, like, you're losing, and you can never reopen with the same name, Swahili Nation. You can never do that. So you see where reactors are at. Like, we are in a very difficult position that you cannot lose. So doing reaction is very risky. I received before, the copyright strike, and I panicked. Like, I had 2, and then I had 2, and then I was waiting for the last one to lose. I almost lost. I lose it, man, almost. Yeah, so that's why we have. So please support One Africa YouTube channel. When we start uploading, you guys can support us when we upload a couple of videos. They can go and watch and listen. But another thing that I want you guys to support, let me show you here. Another thing I want you guys to support is this one. Okay, AudioMark. AudioMark is very famous in Africa, and this is our AudioMark profile. All right, so please go and support this. It's One Africa podcast. In Africa, they use AudioMark a lot. You can go and stream. You see here we have 11 followers so far, and we've been doing for a long time. Total plays, we have 337, and monthly listeners is 175. So the numbers are still pretty low. And all these are different episodes that we uploaded. These are, how can I say, these are podcasts. It's kind of like a radio. So you can listen. Like videos are on YouTube, but this is like, you can listen, you know, all this stuff we uploaded. You can go listening to this stuff, guys. Will add the number of stream a lot. And I even tried to reach out to AudioMark because I asked them if they can actually do something maybe to support One Africa podcast, but they didn't even get back to me. Maybe because, I don't know, maybe because of the stream numbers of people, or they don't know me. But if I have a lot of listeners, then I think it can give so much power, to some extent, power to the AudioMark to be like, you know what? We can do a deal with, because I see AudioMark, they're doing deals with a lot of Africans people. For example, there's this one announcer from Tanzania called Lil Omi. He's actually doing he's doing Swahili radio on AudioMark. If you write Swahili radio, you'll see it there. But this is about Africa, so I hope they can support too. But in order to do that, you need to support. You need to go and to listen, to stream, follow us on AudioMark, One Africa podcast. All right, let me show you another one, another platform. So guys, if you have AudioMark app, go and support right now. Right now, go there and follow right now. This is the page. I can see even the number changes if you follow right now. You can see and support. Sometimes you can listen to the radio when you're working. It's hard to watch on YouTube, let's say, if you don't have Premiere YouTube, because the moment you close, it's going to stop. But this is kind of like radio. You can listen to it. And I'm working so hard to keep this there as well. All right, let me show you another one. That's AudioMark. But also, let's say you don't use AudioMark. So you don't need AudioMark, but you have SoundCloud. Yeah, you can come to support us on SoundCloud as well. This is our profile on SoundCloud. On SoundCloud, if you go here, you write just One Africa, you'll see us here. And also you can see, we have like 8 followers. It's ridiculous having 8 followers. But you can see all the episode, and you can see the number of streams and comment of what you're doing. So this SoundCloud, you can go there and support that as well. If you're using SoundCloud, you can go, you can follow, you can stream, you can share, you know. And let me see here, Apple Podcasts. All right, Apple Podcasts. This is Apple Podcast. You guys are seeing this, right? Okay, Apple Podcast. Let's try to find it here. Okay, you're not seeing it here. So let me share with you. So that's SoundCloud, guys. You can check that one as well. Let's see Apple Podcast. It's right here. So if you're using iPhone, and you can support us on Apple Podcasts if you write One Africa. Let's see if it's gonna come. In the phone, it can easily come. No, this is not the place to search as Apple Podcast. Apple Podcast preview. Yeah, these are kind of like preview. Listen on Apple Podcasts. Let's see. Open podcasts. Oh, no. Okay. Yes. Okay, this is good. Okay, let me show you guys this. Can you guys see this? Oh, okay, this is not it. All right, let me share with you guys a podcast. If you're using Apple, you can actually see this. Oh, if I don't know why it's not showing the screen. I'm trying to share with you guys, but it's not showing the screen. Let's try again. Here, I want to share not the web, but the window. Share the window, entire screen. Okay, maybe should share entire screen. When entire screen is kind of... Okay, let's try entire screen. You cannot share entire screen. All right. Let's try with the entire screen. No, I cannot do that. Anyways, but if you go to Apple Podcasts, guys, if you go to Apple Podcasts, just write One Africa. If you go to Apple Podcasts, write One Africa, and it will come. You'll see it, One Africa Podcast. Just write Apple Pod. If you're using iPhone, and if you write One Africa Podcast, it's there. And One Africa Podcast and Apple Podcasts, you'll see us. Yeah, you'll see us there. Here, I cannot really share my entire screen. I think I need to do some setting. And also Spotify. If you have Spotify, if you go to podcasts, just write One Africa Podcast. You see us there. So Spotify, Apple, AudioMac, SoundCloud, YouTube. You guys, you have more than enough. All right. So you can go ahead and support that. Yeah. All right, guys. That would be it for today. Yeah. Finger crossed, we are not going to lose this because God is on my side. God is on our side. And this is not my message. This is his message for his people. So, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Until right now, it's 2 hours, actually. So I'm going to sign out right now. I love you so much for sticking by today. Yeah, it has been a bless, and thank you for everybody that donated today. Let me shout out to everybody who donated before I leave, because it's not easy to do something like that. But when someone do that, then I think we have to acknowledge it. It's not a small thing. So this is as far as I can go. We have Samuel, but the people they donated before that, we have Tadesse, we have Ezra, and also. Back there, we had people, but I cannot go all the way down. I don't know. We had 10 and we had 9. So I appreciate for you guys, even though I cannot go all the way. Okay, we have today's I would have mentioned. So I appreciate for those who donated today. It means a lot. I love you guys, and I wish all the best for Africa. And I'll see you guys, very soon. Good night, everybody. Good night, Africa. Bye-bye.